Hey guys, we are back again with our DigiCa Talk today, and today we have one new friend here who is Team Omega Sam, and as you guys know, Afreymor and Force were joined us last week. Eh, hello, Sam, you guys there?
Hello.
Yes,
Yep.
we are.
You
We
hear me?
are.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually today, right, will be talking about the PT the EXO2, which is actually releasing on this 24th of December, and
So-
it's actually dropping by on Christmas Eve. It's like your Christmas present.
It's a 20.
Woohoo! Thank you, Homura-san.
Oh no,
I'll
not
pass you my address later. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
no.
Homura Santa-san.
Oh, Homura Santa-san.
GG, man. Alright, I thought, as you can see, this is the box design over here, and then so far we have like 10 cards have been revealed. This time, the fun part of this box is that we have the Guilmon series that actually has the increased DP destroy. Is it?
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's right.
So, and then if you guys know, in the second part of the Reynamon's effect, the ESS effect, it says that it allows you to reduce memory. I think Sakuyamon is gonna be like a Lilithmon 2.0, I guess.
Yes, it will.
Ooh.
But there's the thing. The what we call the option need to be 2 cost or above, which mean you cannot use that rate for her. So that's kind of like sad. But you can still use the memory boost, which is 3 cost most.
Yeah.
So it's still like a win-win.
Yeah, but let's look on the other side of the. Oh yeah, we actually have one more card we actually didn't put in, but it's okay. You guys can actually check at the card list and full translation at the link below. We have Terriermon as well for actually is when you evolve to a Galgomon, right, for the Terriermon.
Inherit.
No, you plus 1 memory the effect.
I thought the effect for this Terriermon is when you play a green tamer, you get 1 memory.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's its effect. It's
Yeah.
inherited effect is the DP boost.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
it actually works when your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended. So it works really well with the Gold Rapimon, which was revealed last set.
yeah.
Yes.
I really
And also-
hoping that they actually give Jin Liang that the support that actually works well with Wallace. To be honest,
Well, we got this. This also helps. You play Wallace for 2 cost, which is quite cheap. To be honest.
Yeah.
2 cost.
actually,
Yeah, not to. Yep.
sorry. You continue.
Yeah. So I was just saying that even when you have like 2 or 3 Terriermons in play, then you can play multiple tamers each turn with like literally less 3 or 2 or 3 less cost. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, if you have 3 Terriermon out,
Right?
your 3 cost tamer would be free.
Right. That's pretty scary, honestly.
Yeah. And also
Yeah.
your Wallace will actually deduct the cost. Maybe let's say you manage to get 3 Wallace out, and then your 3 Wallace will like just deduct everything, and then you just get a free Rapidmon evolution.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. The next one I think is a very interesting one. The D Reaper.
Oh yeah. Is that
Right, yeah, I think that's the one card that shines out from the rest right away.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is.
It's like 20 cost, and then when actually you play this card, you may trash the 7 bottom Digivolution card of your Mother D Reaper. I wonder, actually, question how are you gonna play Mother D Reaper?
Yeah, that's right. I think we have to find, maybe it has an effect or something.
Yeah, and then this card actually goes to 0, and
Yes.
it's at the 15k DP, and it has a rush.
Mother D Reaper hasn't been revealed, right?
Yeah, it haven't been revealed.
Not 7 yet. But that's the thing, because it's 15k. It's quite similar to what we call Armageddonmon, which can appear as a 3 cost but 15k and rush. But this one is 0 cost, which means like, wow, it's 0 cost.
Free play,
And then the fun part is that after end of battle, it can unsuspend if you can insert 2 specific G-Reaper under him. So like, wow. So technically, maybe this guy is actually one more, after swing twice and have 4 swords, you can evolve into Mother Reaper later.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
do it the same.
Possible.
And do the same.
Possible. It depends on how we digivolve into Mother Reaper lah. But I think Mother Reaper might be some sort of effect kind of digivolve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because right now, the Reaper is level.
Yeah, no level. It's a very weird thing, to be honest.
It is.
And then the next thing is the option, which is the attack plugin A, which is actually I think is the one of the nostalgia things. During our old days when playing, we look at the old days Digimon card, right? We have the plugins, and then those cards like they during the tamers they cut slash, and then you have like the things that let them evolve, right?
They power up.
Yeah, and also I remember some things in the Digimon world you use like giving them a chip and then they eat the thing.
Yeah, but plugins are very, how to say, they appear quite often in Digimon games as well, like Re-Arise, New Century. Yeah, they also have plugins lah. So I think it's some sort of I think we can look at it as a kind of power up thing, which yeah.
So and then
some sort of like,
yeah. I think, but then the fun part is the plugin A. It also enables your Digimon to gain 1 security attack, which is, I think, that is a very very good thing. And then it's like, because your Guilmon might actually be big, because we actually can look at it later on the combo everything. You just talk about it there. And then let's say you actually can combo this with Royal Saber, because you just require 3 costs and then you just hit with 3 securities.
Is there any other card which is low cost and gives a security attack boost?
Well, in Thailand, we see a lot of the Brahmastra for hybrids, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Brahmastra.
And then we see the Lightning Joust, so the Royal Saver in from the TD, from the starter deck, which is also 1 cost. And then most recently, we've got the Fire Rocket from BT8, which also gives security plus 1 attack. But the point that I might want to highlight here is that every single card that gives security attack plus 1 comes at like cost 1. And this card is probably one of the first card which requires cost 2, and it has no extra effect.
Yeah, true. That's right. Because Great Tornado comes at cost 3, but it has a DP boost.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
Also,
and honestly, go on.
Actually, I think why is it cost 2 is because of the security, because it says reveal top 3 cards and then allows you to add a tamer.
Right.
Yeah, I think it also because it can bypass the, how to say, color requirements, right? If you have a tamer.
Yes.
Yeah, so essentially you can just put it in any colored deck as long as you have tamer. It's pretty safe.
Yeah. But to be honest, this chip actually much better than the rest that is 1 cost. Why? Because all of the 1 cost have a requirement. 1 is hybrid. 1 you need to be like less than or equal to security of opponent. And
yes.
1 is dual color, if I recall. If the new BT8 security.
Yeah, this one can be used for everything.
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
And it doesn't have requirement. That's the good part about it. That's why it's 2 cost, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
that's
trying
right.
to be generic.
Also, I think the generic it's good to be a generic card, even though it has a red color. But it's like the question comes in where how many decks will actually use this option? Will actually utilize this option?
I'm actually hoping for some sort of a deck that uses lots and lots of plugins. It might be cool, but I mean, we see in this meta, right, the new meta, which we'll be talking about later on as well, where players play lots and lots of colored for armor decks, right? And they use lots of weird options. I mean, of a different variety of options and combinations. So I'm hoping to see something similar happening for the come the next box.
Yep. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, right now we have quite a lot of multicolored decks, and
Right.
Looks like Bandai is going to that direction.
Yeah. At least we are moving to the dual color era for Digimon card game.
Actually, it's not even dual color. It's like triple, quadruple.
Yeah,
Things like
Chimeramon.
Right.
Alright, let's move into Gigimon. Gigimon. I think this one is a draw effect, right? This Gigimon.
Yes. If your Digimon is Guilmon, Rollmon, or Dukemon, they can draw when attacking.
Yeah, but actually, if for you, would you go for plus power or you rather go for this? Because actually you can actually use the what was that Digimon? I mean Kapurimon from the PT7, which actually enables you to gain 1000 DP, because you actually can easily bypass because now we have a new wall, because it's the Imperial Dramon, which is 16k. So is it necessary to actually play do we actually need to play like plus DP for the Tama right now, or should we rather go for the draw?
Actually, honestly speaking, like personal preference, I would usually go with the draw, because consistency. When you have draws, you have consistency. So there's only a certain limit of DP which you need to clear through your opponents. I mean, unless you meet Megazoo, most of the time 13k is enough to clear. You probably maybe 80%, you'll 80% survive a security check if you have like 12-13k. Yeah, unless you're very, very, lucky. Yeah, because I mean, how many Digimon which are 13k and above in the deck right now? So it's maybe at most 10 out of 50. That's one per 5. Yeah, so it's around 20%. So every time you attack, you draw a card. That draw power is quite important, especially when if you have other draw effects, you stack. Yeah, you end up hitting your deck quite fast, which would be good because it's more consistent. You get all the cards you want.
Also, I'm actually going to counter that statement by saying that yes, when you're actually at level 6, that statement does apply. Especially when you go into Dukemon, which has the ability to plus 2000 DP during your turn, meaning that he can swing for 14k. Like you said, it goes through most walls. However, during the journey up to level 6, if you want to swing, then that's a different story. That 1 plus 1000 will get you through, each level's average. So, for example, a level 4 would roughly be like 5,000 or 6,000, right? And a level 5 would be usually 7,000. We have lots of 8,000 coming this set due to the Jogres. So if we get that plus 1,000 to get Megalo Groundmon to 9,000, then you will definitely feel safer swinging into the opponent's security.
I think there's a point, but I think it's I think both have pros and cons, because like I mentioned, like draw power, if we prioritize draw power, more draw power will be more consistent, so you'll be hitting level 6 easier. Whereas if you choose DP, it's still not a bad thing, because if you don't hit level 6, you can still hit, right? Yeah, like you mentioned. Yeah, I think it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just going to add that actually, for this specific line, this Dukemon line, I'm going to agree with you, Sam, that draw power here is more important, because we actually want Dukemon to survive. Because due to his ability, we want him to stay on the field as long as possible to do more destruction to the opponent's board. And also, given by the nature of his ability, players should feel like if we play option cards, or if we pack more option cards into the deck, that could deal a lot of surprise damage, or to the board, basically. So I would expect players playing Dukemon to pack a few more option cards than you usually will, which also means that you would need that draw power to draw into the option cards or the Digimon cards when you need them.
True. That's right. Oh, makes sense. Yes.
I think they will actually pack in a few memory boosts, because they might need the search.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think they will put memory boost in this EX2, because actually based on what we have, like the Guilmon and the Renamon, we actually already can search the Tamers and also the Digimon line. Except for the Terriermon.
Yeah, true.
Terriermon appear from the BT8. They already search for Galgo and the Pigmon. So that's why I think they won't have any search engine more other than the level 3.
Yeah.
True. Will adding in memory boost be too many searches? Because sometimes if you filter too much, there are some important cards which might just go down.
True.
Yeah.
So, a question to the audience, just because we are on this topic. What would you prefer between a draw power egg, a Digitama, or a plus DP Digitama? Let us know below in the comments.
Yeah. Okay, let's proceed. Yeah, the SR this time, right? It's a bit. Actually, it's a bit awkward because it says this card can be treated as a Dukemon.
Yeah, just the Chaos Dukemon actually.
Yeah. I was like, What? I was like, why?
I think I understand why they give the treatment, the Megidramon as Chaos Dukemon. Because, Guilmon right now can search for Dukemon. Okay. That's why he got the Dukemon names in it. But the thing is that you need to remember that there is ST7 Guilmon that can warp Shinka into Dukemon only.
Yes.
The reason why they doesn't give Megidramon Dukemon, because they don't want people to abuse the ability to delete 10k.
Yeah, I understand that, but I was saying, why this card can be treated as a Chaos Dukemon?
I was thinking, is there any significance, related to the anime, maybe Tamers? I wasn't such a big fan of Tamers. Yeah.
Right. So this could be due to the lore of the the story itself, because as we all know, Guilmon can evolve if it digivolves correctly. It goes into Dukemon. But if it goes through Dark Evolution, it can go through to either a Chaos Dukemon or a Megidramon. So in terms of relativity, Megidramon is kind of similar to a Chaos Dukemon anyways. But in terms of the game mechanics, I think we might see some cards coming in this set for EX2, which specifically can work or combo with Chaos Dukemon or Megidramon.
Yeah,
Who
true.
knows?
Yeah.
But actually, even in when was it? BT5 was it? Where we last had Megidramon.
Yeah.
It also had quite some sort of synergy with Chaos Dukemon, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, can revive a Dukemon.
Oh, it's all Dukemon. It's not just Chaos Dukemon.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right.
Okay. The another one SR was the Dukemon. The Dukemon, as we all said this time, it adds 2k, so it will hit actually 14k. We actually bypasses the level 6 as we said earlier, right? Most of them are 13k. And then for the entire Dukemon line, it's very easy to delete stuff if we actually find out with the first effect. Second effect.
Yeah.
Then I think the whole line will keep on delete, but we'll bring that up on the combo section.
Yep.
Let's more go into the products in line. So actually in this Christmas, we actually, besides of getting booster, we also actually getting the sleeves as well, and also.
Oh, thank you, Nikki-sama.
Why me?
Thank you, Ansan Gaming and Productions, for Christmas presents.
No, man.
Oh, but look at them. Wow. Okay, I like the
honestly,
design.
These are some really sick looking sleeves. Oh man.
Yeah. And you see the Dukemon art is a bit dark, I kind of like the shade. Yeah.
The Dukemon, Bellsmon, right? I also like that.
Yep.
But actually, I will go for the Terriermon and Lockmon sleeve because
yeah, me too. That is actually my favorite of the four. It's so cute.
Yeah.
Yes. I think there'll be a lot of fans for that as well, but I'm not too much of the kawaii. So I just buy cool stuff.
But actually, besides the cool sleeve that actually is which actually coming, these two actually might be most people like because it comes with the EXO2 at the same time, but the Imperial Dramon and the Alphamon will I wonder if actually we were choosing the Imperial Dramon and the Alphamon, which one will you choose for these two?
Imperial. Oh no. Sorry. I will choose Alpha as well because I feel that the Digimon card game logo is a bit out of place.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd actually go for Imperial Dramon. I like the color scheme overall more, I guess.
Yeah.
It actually looks very cool, except that the logo just looks out of place. I just feel it doesn't fit. Whereas, yeah, you see, I mean, Alphamon blends properly back into its backdrop. You see, Lopmon, it blends properly into backdrop. Dukemon, but it's
Dramon.
Yeah, the logo makes it look a little artificial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason I would choose the Imperial Dramon is because they have the dragon mode behind, like shadow behind the fighter mode, which actually.
Oh really? I can't see it.
Yeah, now we don't worry, we will actually link it to the.
Can you enlarge it? Yeah, let the audience see.
I'm trying to wait a moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are
Just a fun fact. If you look at the Imperial Dramon, the art actually like Afreymor Rising.
Yeah, can you guys see the dragon right now? The Imperial Dramon?
Oh really?
Right.
Oh wow, yeah, the dragon mode at the back.
Yeah. That's actually what makes me want to buy the sleeve actually.
Oh.
And then but this one is a little bit too late, I guess, for the moment. Yeah, I'm actually swapping these screens right now.
I just noticed the Belzamon under Dukemon.
Yeah. Actually, we have the other one also as well for the memory counter, right? For the premium Bandai set. That's actually will be releasing next year, I guess.
Oh wow! Hey, the box looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I love the design.
Well, actually, the design, I think the art, the Osen Gago was from the BT3, and then the Sakuyamon was from the BT5. And
yes.
From the EX02.
The Dukemon, yep. Yeah, but I think they blended it really well. It doesn't look like unnatural. They don't look out of place.
Yeah. And also the Renamon from BT5 as well, and the Terriermon from BT3.
BT3, yeah.
And the Guilmon is from the new box.
But the memory counter is very nice actually.
I really like that.
Yeah.
I agree. I actually like the idea that Bandai decided to separate the box, the memory counters, and the sleeve from the actual playmat because previously they put everything in one big box, right? The Tamer set 1 and so on, right? And that actually was a little bit too big for many players. The fact that they decided to switch them out and separate the contents into 2 sets actually makes it very much more accessible to most players, which is great. Good job, Bandai.
Also, they have the playmat.
I see. Oh wow! Hey, look at the art.
Have a look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then behind there, you actually have the Bilsmon blast mode behind. Behind the playmat. Just gonna enlarge this in case people can see.
Oh wow!
They put the Belzamon in front, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for the quick combo guide because I think everyone because we have still been testing out the whole thing. This actually this might be a very easy, very simple combo, but today let's leave it to Falls to explain everything.
Woohoo!
So today's combo are Dukemon full line from the EX2. The reason why we are focusing on this full line because it is very synergy with each other. Okay, the ESS of the Guilmon and the Growlmon are the same. When you attack, you can delete 1 3k below. So, Dukemon effect, when you have a Tamer, you plus 2k, which means that is 5k. But if you have the War Growlmon, it adds another 1k, which means you can delete 6k by 6k by a single swing. If you do that, most of level 4 blockers cannot block you. Which is so good because technically if people are using the what we call Jogress deck, most Jogress deck have level 4, which is 6k below. So this is a very good card to reduce the Jogress stuff on the board.
Actually, I'm
And
gonna agree with this.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
Because the Lady Devimon from the booster, not from the booster, from the starter deck, also has 6,000 DP, and also the Angel Woman also have 6,000 DP.
Yes. That's the thing. There's a lot of stuff you can kill using this combo, and also, without the Guilmon deletion effect or whatsoever, you need to remember this line already add 3k plus to your any DP deletion. So if you use the starter deck 7 deletion, what's the called Atomic Blaster?
That's a 5 cost.
Atomic Blaster can delete cumulative 8k, but now you can cumulatively delete 11k, which is a freaking level 6.
That's big.
Yeah. Oh, it can work. Oh.
Yeah, actually, another point that I would like to mention here is the fact that both, like False said, because Guilmon and Groundmon's effect deletes one Digimon at a time, right? So if you swing and your opponent has an armored Digimon, you can use the effect twice in a row in succession. So the first destruction will take out the armor purge. The second destruction will then take out the level 3. So this skill can go through the armors as well, which is a really nice addition to the meta.
Yes,
Exactly. Wow, it's like an anti-armor, anti-Jogress.
They show
Such a flexible deck. Wow.
Oh, I just realized one thing. You guys still remember Gigastorm?
from BT7, right?
Yeah. You delete to DP 8000 and below, right? If you actually have this and with the Gigastorm, you might actually delete 2 Megas by chance.
Oh my god, Alphamon gonna die. Alphamon.
Yeah, I mean, I lots of ex-antibodies players will start with Orumon now because of his sustainability. But we'll talk about that later in the meta section.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the meta session. Yeah, I think because this week, I think people will actually think what are the best decks to be used in PT8 because we just received our PT8 this last Friday, right? So let's go with the first tournament from JT Game Store, which is played by Konata91 Nicholas, who actually joined us last week. Yeah, he actually runs the Imperial Dramon deck and actually won first place. Yeah, I actually saw something very interesting over here is that he actually runs Hidden Potential.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that can be quite a how do I say quite an important card because you restand after you Jogress. I mean you Digivolve unsuspended. So let's say if you only have 3 memory and a level 3 up there, you can play a Digimon. If that level 3 is green, you can actually use Hidden Potential, rest it, then Digivolve for free. Then it's still your turn, right? Yeah,
it's a very nice idea.
Yeah.
And also, Chimeramon also, even though you have Chimeramon and let's say you have a Rhydramon and the Stingmon at the ESS, you still gain green. You still can go with the Hidden Potential.
Yeah, exactly. But it's very interesting though because normally we will see Chimeramon played in Mastimon decks. Yeah, because of its flexibility, it can take on any color. Yeah, but this one is actually in an Imperial Dramon deck. Yeah. Does he have any Jog? Oh yeah, he has the Jogress Pile Dramon, right?
Yeah, I have 4 Jogress Pile Dramon. And he only has like a total of 6 level 5, I guess, and then he have like 4 level 6.
Okay, yeah. So I guess he doesn't really use the Jogress mechanic much. Yeah, I mean he has armor in it, but I think in the end the end game is still Imperial Dramon.
Yeah.
But
actually the Imperial Dramon Paladin mode, right? It's actually pretty good if you actually have a white card where you actually reduce its evolution cost and then you just evolve it. And if let's say it's still your turn, you actually go and I just attack and then plug 1 dual colored because in this deck is like you have so many dual colored cards.
Yep.
It's really much easy to access. So I think this deck is pretty good in the current meta as well because we have so many dual colors.
And it's also very flexible. Yeah, it has a lot of ways you can play it, and they sort of mesh in together, because like today I was talking about, some mixing strategies. Some strategies don't mesh that well, because when you build strategy A, you cannot build strategy B, but you will get the end piece of strategy B instead of A, then you're messed up. But I think this one, they fit in the different strategies fit in nicely. So armor can end up jogressing, and the jogressing can end up going to level 6. So I think it's pretty cool.
But actually, Armor Purge, so far they only have one issue, is actually fighting against the devolved deck, right? Because they will actually lose the ability to use the Armor Purge, and then they have to actually evolve back again. Where it's like you actually attack into a Terriermon, and then you got devolve, and then you don't have any things to defend that rested Digimon.
Yep. I also do remember that Armor Push cannot avoid being deleted by DP reduction.
Yeah, so I think these two will actually came back in the meta soon. The DP division, and also I think Outer S might come back as well.
Oh yes, exactly, Outer S.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is another champion deck, which is the Black War Greymon. Actually this is a red base one, and I actually have found it quite interesting, and I'm actually sharing it because it actually plays the Tai Chi from the this is from Booster 6, right?
Yep, PT6.
And also they run with the BOC.
Yep. Personally, frankly speaking, I think this deck, the thing about this deck is that it runs purely on the Greymon, Greymon Tribal. So, frankly speaking, like today, remember there was a group which talked about mixing Black War Greymon with BOC. Yeah, so this one, I think they just splashed it, and you can see there's 2 BOCs and 2 IGs. So it wouldn't matter much if you actually draw them, but most of the time you wouldn't. So when you don't draw them, you still can play your Greymon Tribal pretty well. Yeah, so you won't actually get caught out with, not having your end pieces. Yeah, what do you think?
Actually, for me, I think the Tai Chi actually usable when actually you're pushing out your Agumons or Greymons from the racing area. So actually, it's like only one time. Personally, I would actually go for Nokia, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But okay, I think this is a quite good engine, because technically Tai Chi can become the finisher, since the Bond of Courage can delete one of your opponent Digimon when attacking, and then reduce the security. It's a good finisher for if you just have enough memory and very good situation.
But I gonna disagree on that for that part, for this current meta only. Because we have too much. Because we have too much Armor Purge.
Okay. Yeah, so your Bond of Courage is emo.
Yeah, so what will you think about this, Afwan? If actually when you're facing the Armor Purge deck?
If I'm fighting Armor Purge, I think this deck is a bit. I think the reason why I think this deck okay with Armor Purge, because we got the Metal Greymon, which can actually reduce the what we call debuff. But the thing is that they use Tai Chi, which means you need to push a Greymon, or you need to push Agumon out of the raising area, and then you debuff into the Metal Greymon to get
pushing Agumon out might not be a good choice. Who knows? Because there are times you might meet players that play Digimon Kaiser. I actually met like 2 players last night. I was pretty sad, man.
That's why I doesn't like the Tai Chi now in this meta. But that's why I think I prefer the Nokia, because technically you can push Greymon and then use the cost reduction for the Metal Greymon much cheaper.
Well,
exactly.
Actually, you can still evolve the Agumon into Greymon and push it out, and you will still gain the benefit from Tai Chi, because Tai Chi says if you push out an Agumon or a card with Greymon in its name, you get to draw 1 and you get the +1 memory.
Yeah.
It's still a good choice, lah. But the thing is that the one thing I want to comment on this deck is they have red payment and a lot of red Digimon compared to black. the Dark Gaia Force might gonna be wasted in their hand if they did not able to pull the Black Digimon.
Oh,
I will disagree on that actually, because I do play quite a similar build, but except the fact that
you don't use BOC.
Yeah, I don't use BLC. No, BOC, sorry. I don't use BOC, and instead of Daimon Masaru, I use Taiji from BT1.
Okay.
Oh,
and I use Nokia instead of Taiji.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
And the reason I use Taiji instead is because I feel like the deck lacks the security checks. I don't pack the Greymon. I don't pack that level 4 Greymon that adds the security. I actually use the Greymon that reduces the cost if it evolves into from an Agumon.
Yeah.
Gets +1 memory.
Yeah.
Because I think we can all see that this deck has a lot of big level 5 and level 6, which if we don't have any sort of memory reduction, we will end the turn pretty abruptly.
Yeah,
right,
true.
and I see how this deck tries to use Masaru to attack and gain the memory first, and then evolve and so on, right? But to me, that strategy has its risk because you can attack with a Metal Greymon and crash into a level 6, and then you die, and you will lose that stack of level, that one big stack that you have been building for 2 turns.
Yeah, true.
Right, but still, that's a pretty good solid deck, and most of the time you won't run into that problem of not having a black or red color. That one I can ensure.
Yeah, because to be honest, I haven't get my Black War Greymon yet, as my Black War Greymon is still on the way from my friend. Yeah, okay. The other one, is the very hyped deck recently, which is the X Antibody.
Yes, everyone's favorite black deck right now.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I think we have a lot to say about this deck.
Yeah, I think should we just go to the Q&A first? Actually, because we just got it this afternoon.
Okay.
Because since they say Doru Greymon prevents deletion from the deletion of. It's because when you use Decoy, the ESS from the Ryudamon, right? And then it's like one of your Digimon got destroyed, and then you want to use the Doru Greymon's main is it the when evolve effect where you actually attach
when Digivolve, where you attach,
and then you gain the prevention, right, from DP depletion and also from destruction. And then it's like you cannot activate Decoy.
Yep.
I was like, is there actually a reasoning behind all this?
Yeah. So what do you think?
I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking you, my senior.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think the key to this is we actually have to read the card text of Decoy. Yeah. Do you have the card text of Decoy to show anyone? Maybe is it possible to pull it out right now? Or if not, I'll just.
Yeah, I think I can just pull it out over here. Don't worry about that. You can just continue.
All right. So if we are going by the official English translation, all right. Okay. The text for Decoy is when one of your other black Digimon would be deleted by an opponent's effect, you may delete this Digimon to prevent that deletion.
Yeah.
See? So, in that case, okay, if we split it into 3 parts, like how we usually read effects. So, when one of your other black Digimon would be deleted by an opponent's effect would be when Decoy triggers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it comes to a somewhat similar situation to, the previous confusion with Takuya and, a lot of tamers. Okay, so you may delete this Digimon to prevent that deletion.
Okay.
So, basically, okay, when a Digimon will be deleted, that's the timing. You may delete this Digimon, is the condition.
Oh,
so
I see.
Yes, so since Doru Greymon's when Digivolving effect actually prevents deletion, it cannot be deleted. So you cannot fulfill the condition to stop the deletion of that Digimon which will be deleted.
Oh, so basically, deleting this Digimon means it's like the cost to use the Decoy, right?
Yes, exactly. I mean, I wouldn't say it as a cost because some people are picky with words. They would say condition. So it's similar to like Takuya. You know, there was this confusion about Takuya where they said you may insert 5 hybrids
Yeah.
from trash to under this tamer to digivolve into Kaiser Greymon.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean they were talking about how can we, insert 5 and not digivolve and stuff like that. Yeah. So you may insert 5 hybrid cards on a hybrid Digimon under this tamer is the condition. So you notice the wording is kind of similar?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if you don't insert the 5, you cannot digivolve into Kaiser Greymon.
Oh yeah, looking
Does that
back
make
at
sense?
the yeah, okay, I think it's something I understand. I get it. But looking at the back at the deck, actually for the X antibody, right? For your case, you actually go for the Alphamon first, or you would rather go for the Oriumon first to build up your field.
Right. So, from experience and from seeing other players play this deck in the Challenge Cup in Thailand, I will say that many players would go for Oriumon to start the board and to prevent your opponent from rushing in, because Oriumon has a lot of sustainability and he can swing for a lot of damage. He can also delete an opponent on evolution. He's actually very, very viable. And then when you have to fight against like big one stack decks, you then try to go into Oriumon again. You try to go into Alphamon to swing for big numbers into the security. Then you use Yuji's effect to put in Oriumon from your hand into underneath Alphamon stack to withstand him and attack again.
Oh, I see.
Interesting.
Yeah. And also this deck runs a lot of Musha as well.
Yes, I think many players will agree that Yuji Musha is actually more key to this deck, even more than Kota himself.
Yeah. And also previously we also learned from Jason Black how to use the option to combo off with the Hisaryu to actually go to Oriumon, which is actually like you can devolve your opponent and then you just slot in. And then I remember it's devolve, then you slot in, then destroy, right? For the option.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, and then some more you can after you evolve, you can also more destroy another 7 costs. It's like you're destroying two Digimons in one shot.
Yes. It is pretty strong.
Yeah. Actually, for the X antibody, we can actually open up a session talk with Jason when he's actually free. I think maybe next week for those who are interested.
And can also join in.
If you would like to have me, then yes, please. I would like to be.
Yeah, I think we can just call in Jason next week.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would love that because, gosh, this deck is hot. I see a lot of this deck.
Yesterday's event, right?
In the Bandai lobby, oh gosh, so many people were playing.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the Challenge Cup from. Thank you all for actually giving us the opportunity to show the deck list from the Thailand's tournament. And the first deck that actually won was the hybrids, right?
Right. So again, actually in this weekend we had 4 Challenge Cups going on. But since we due to the time limit that we have, I'm going to introduce only 2 of the 4 decks, and perhaps next week we might get the chance to look at the other 2 decks which top the tournament. This first deck is by Abendrotsang. He uses yellow-purple hybrid deck, which is basically really, really strong security control. One thing that I would like to mention here is the fact that he actually uses 4 chaos degradation. I really like how that card actually bypasses every single protection in the game so far. Even Mugen Dramon cannot stop it. Even Alphamon, even Oru can stop it. Whatever hit runs into it goes straight into the security, and it doesn't matter to Abendrotsang if your opponent's security becomes more and more, because eventually because for one, he will gain the additional +2 effect from +2 memory effect when come his turn due to Hikari and Takeru, the tamer. And 2, because eventually later in the game he would swing with Susanoo and take out most of the security in like 1 or 2 turns.
Oh wow!
Right?
Wow!
So it's a pretty powerful deck. So here's some comment from Abendroth-san himself. He says the good thing about this deck is that you don't need to stack up your Digimons because he doesn't really like to do that. And it also has a lot of solutions for many of the meta decks currently in the meta. And also the winning condition, there's a lot of winning condition for this deck, which I actually saw myself. Not only he can go with Susanoo, which I said, he can also go with the Terriermon to slowly chip away at the security, or in the end he can digivolve all the tamers into Afreymons and Tutsumon and deal like 1 damage, and he would actually win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually the Seraphimon, I gotta agree and disagree at the same time. Yeah, it actually is a very good card to chip off the life, especially the security. But the con of the thing is it is still 10k. 10,000.
Right. But though I don't think it matters that much because regardless of what of how much he can swing for, the intention of using Seraphimon is that he will get the second security heal recovery, because he will evolve Izumi into a Afreymon and then into a Jetsuphimon for 1 security heal, and then lastly into Seraphimon for a second security heal in 1 single turn.
But then the tamer, actually I think this is a not bad idea, but I really like how we played in this way. Yeah, actually I think overall is really good, because I like the idea of actually having 4 chaos degradation there.
Yeah, I think you as a security control player will find this deck somewhat fun to play.
I would actually run one the CP card that has Takeru with the Seraphimon. I'll run one.
Right.
Oh, the recovery.
Yeah, because when I destroy, I will actually heal one.
Interesting. Okay. And lastly, a comment from him. He says that players do not play slow. Let's try to focus on actually winning. That is his final comment to all players.
So I mean, even though he has a security control deck, his main point is not to, like how other people play, to drag out the game until time call and win by security, but actually focus on winning. So it's not a defensive deck. Like you mentioned, he can take out his opponent's security even though they increase it with Susanoo in 1 to 2 turns. So I think he really struck a very good balance in defense and offense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just for the record, he actually won his games without going to overtime.
What?
Yeah, which is cool. We're very cool. So congratulations again, Abendroth-san.
Yeah, congratulations, and also
congrats.
I'm Abendroth-san. I'm sorry that I just played drag. Gomenasai.
Yes, you did. It's fine.
Okay, let's go to the next one.
One comment.
Oh yes, please.
I think this deck is very good because it's a security control. But I think I saw one of my friends play Terriermon again for the new event, and I think for Terriermon is actually quite good to counter this deck, because Terriermon a lot, and this deck cannot delete level 6 or below, level 6 multiple level 6.
Well, so, they have chaos degradation, right?
Yeah, but chaos degradation only remove 1. The Terriermon bring a lot of token.
Right.
I think his point is that if you go wide enough, if your Terriermon goes wide enough, I mean, chaos degradation will just remove. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4. That's the most you remove.
Right. That's actually a very legit point. I will definitely let Abendroth-san know about this.
Oh yeah, Sam.
During the Bandai event that day, I'm not sure whether it was a friend. I think there was one Diaboro deck with like 12 checks, 21k DP or something like that.
What?
Wait, what?
Is that him?
Wait, what?
I think I know. I think I know.
12 checks and 21k DP. Did I get the numbers correctly?
Oh my gosh.
Wait. I think it's here. Wong, is that you?
That's Wong. That's on the comment.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not wrong.
That's Wong.
Yeah.
Yup.
It was Wong. It was Wong.
It is Wong. That's why I told
Yes,
you.
yes.
I remember it. Why this deck cannot counter? But okay, there's a way to counter the Afreymor deck for this deck. Change the Seraphimon into Shine Greymon. Yes, Shine Greymon. Because Shine Greymon can deplete 4k for each tamer rested. So the Afreymor token is like 3k only.
Right, that is true. So depending
so-
on the meta, this deck can still kind of adjust itself to fit the meta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but is it worth actually cutting down on Seraphimon? Because like you said, Seraphimon offers both offense and defense. Is it worth actually cutting them down for maybe 1 to 2 Shine Greymon?
Yeah, who knows? I
Yeah,
don't think,
I think we
personally,
can explore more on that.
Yeah.
Right.
Ken. Sam. Asking you because it's regarding this. If I think some people may actually wonder if, let's say, I only left like 0 security and then I got forced to use a chaos degradation on the token. What will happen on the token?
The token?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually when tokens are removed from play, I mean, usually if tokens are sent somewhere, they will be removed from play.
So it won't go into the security, and then it's like you will remove one of the securities, right?
It should not. Yeah, it should not go to the security. It will be just removed from play.
It just got
Because tokens can only exist in the battle area.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Right. Good to know.
All right. We have the second one, which is Return of Imperial.
Yes. So fun fact, so this deck, let me introduce. He is the champion for the tournament on Saturday at Mega Panda. Return of Imperial by AZ Sang. Right.
Ooh.
And I think we can probably tell that his deck is generic. Basically, what a typical Imperial Dramon player would pack. But I think what was most impressive to me is the fact that he packs 3 Giga Deaths.
Yeah, that was very that's the first thing I asked you earlier when you actually asked me to put this out. Like 3 Giga Deaths. Interesting.
Right, and I actually interviewed him more part, and he was like, "Why would nobody pack a lot of this card?" And then when I really think about it, I think he's right because for example, false. Would you pack Angoku no Gaia Force?
The Dark Gaia
You
Force.
would, right? Angoku no Gaia Force. It's actually a very powerful card, but it's 8 cost, right? 8 cost, and you could probably take out like 1 really big critter or maybe 2 middle-sized Digimons. But this card, for only 1 more cost, for 9 costs, they can potentially wipe out the entire board. When you look at it that way, this card is actually really powerful in itself.
Yeah, it's a good counter if you can pull it from the security actually. That's why you put 4.
Right.
Or 3.
Right.
Let me check the card effect. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon.
Yeah,
Then place up to 10 opponent suspended Digimon to the bottom of their deck. Ooh, Nidhogg.
Right. So what he says is that usually when your opponent attacks come and rush at you, right? Most of the board will be suspended anyways. So he just had to find the right time to counter back right away with this card, and then he will be able to come back on top because how quickly Imperial Dramon based decks can counter. Like Imperial Dramon can just attack, restand, attack again, digivolve, attack again, and so on, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this would be very dangerous against Diaboromon.
Yes. Diaboromon, you need to remember, Diaboromon token sometimes it doesn't attack. You need to unsuspend them. That's one thing.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Although,
But
yeah. I mean, Terriermons, right? They have the Paladin mode to counter them. So this deck still has an answer to Terriermons. I don't know why we're still referencing the Terriermons, but fine.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay.
Top security check. What else? That's crazy.
Actually, can we back to the Terriermon one point? If actually some Japanese players just play one Nighthawk to counter Terriermon.
True. Okay,
not really.
so
It's not really a tier 1 deck, but it's meme enough to actually, pull off crazy something crazy.
Yes, I agree with the surprise factor and the potential that Terriermon decks can do.
Yeah, I really like back to this deck. We're gonna skip the Terriermon. We're gonna bring the Terriermon next week. Yeah, we gotta skip that first. Okay, skip that first. Okay, all right. Actually, looking at this, right, I realized he never ran the dual color searcher because even though he actually runs a lot of the dual color cards, I think. Let me count now.
Right, I think that's because he focuses on the draw mechanics of Vmon and the jamming card, the Afreymor from BT2. So EX1.
Yeah,
right?
EX1.
And also Stingmon. So when he goes into Pelldramon, he can draw like two true doors, and then when he restand, he can draw another card, and so on and so on. He has the deck itself has a lot of draw powers already. I don't think he needed any extra draws.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I did give quite a play test for Jogress. There's Pelldramon and Dynobimon Jogress, but that was before BT8. And I mean, it depends on how you play it, but the draw power can be really intense. Yeah, I mean, I ended up with almost half the deck in my hand.
Right.
Yeah. So
wait, what?
I realized I didn't really have much chance to use the ST9 Vmon unless I break and I don't get any level 4s.
Wait, what?
Right.
Half of your deck in your hand? Wait, what? Okay.
No, I mean, at the start, if my starting hand I don't get any level 4s, I digivolve the Digichama, I draw one, still no level 4. Those are the times when I actually have to use the Vmon.
Yeah, I see.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so a last comment from AZ-Sang, right? He said he built this deck because he wanted a deck that is really aggressive and can disrupt the opponent's board. And the final comment is that he would like everybody to have fun playing Digimon card games.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really important to have fun when you're actually playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I noticed he has a Beowulfmon, is it?
Yeah.
Is that a Beowulfmon?
Yeah, it's a Wolfmon.
Oh, okay, it's Wolfmon.
Right.
All right.
So if he can't
it's a
finish
hybrid.
the game in the last hit, he'll just digivolve Daisuke or Daisuke Ken into a Wolfmon.
Yeah. I think that's actually a pretty smart choice because nowadays we seem to find a lot of very good tamers. Yeah, so I mean, having a couple of hybrids seem to be, a very good idea because they can just digivolve on top, like you say, and land a finishing hit.
Right.
Yep,
I
yep.
think I also saw one time when he has when he pushed out a Stingmon from breeding area, right? Then he digivolved Daisuke into a Wolfmon, then Jogress into Pyramon, and then ended the game that turn.
What?
Oh!
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh!
Smart move, way.
Yeah.
That was smart. That was smart.
I know, right? Pretty impressive.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I really like that deck. I think I might try this deck. I might try this
Please
both.
do.
Maybe I will try this both of them. It seems good.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, hybrids are pretty fun. I find that because of the existence of hybrids, we don't actually need to pack that many level 3s. We can actually use tamers to take into account the
I
slots
agree.
of level 3s. Yeah. So it's it ups the consistency.
Yep.
Right.
And also tamers can be played for free from security. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think there's nothing much about this because we are having time constraint. Because I have to wake up early for my work. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Miki-sama.
Okay.
yeah, we have the events yesterday, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, please don't remind me what happened yesterday. We just forget about it. Okay? Just forget about it. I know my scatter mod has jamming, okay? Thank you. Afwan.
Miki-sama, how many games did you play yesterday?
from 1 to 7, and my Scattermon never dies.
How many games? 6 hours, gosh. And the super fast game which didn't get recorded.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually yesterday a lot of hybrids, right? Yesterday when
Yes,
actually
a lot of hybrids. Yeah, I think I think actually I saw more Jogress and armor. I mean, they don't have to be the same Jogress plus armor, but they were actually pure armor decks as well, pure Jogress decks as well. But I think it's partly also because of the hype, the trend.
Yeah, the Guilmon trend.
I mean, everyone wants to bring it.
Yeah, and then we have Mastimon as well, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen a few.
And then like the yellow security armor, like we actually will share that later in the meta tournament, sharing in the Facebook post. And then Black War Guilmon was actually trending as well.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay, one weird thing I find, I realized, right? I mean, there were quite a number of Kizuna Blue Gabubon decks as well.
Okay, we're gonna add that.
Yeah, so I mean, I did see. I saw one from Singapore, 2 from Singapore, I think, 1 from Malaysia, and I can't remember who else. Yeah, Gabubon Bond of Friendship. That is one deck you might not expect to see.
Yes,
especially since it's from BT6, right?
Yeah,
and
then we have but then the Bond of Friendship is very unexpected, to be honest, because it's also quite fast to end a game because of the multi hits within one turn. We just a BOF, right?
Yeah, that's right. And one more thing, I think the reason why I managed to catch. I mean, if it's just one BOF, it might be just one guy who didn't update his deck, or it might be just 2 people who didn't update his deck, but to have 4. I think it's basically because if you look a little deeper, Bond of Friendship actually shuts down armor.
Yeah,
because it's multi-hit. Yeah, so if the first hit, if you have arrested armor, the first hit you hit onto it, it trashes the armor purge. Your second hit will kill off the level 3. And not only that, it has bounce, which armor cannot do anything to.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and then the X antibody as well. Yesterday's was quite a lot.
True. Yeah, I mean, everyone's been waiting to play Alphamon.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking about the after event, right? Because I know there was a very big Challenge Cup in Thailand. So actually, in Thailand, I would like to ask, what is the most played deck during the Challenge Cup?
During the entire 4 weeks, right?
Yeah, no, I mean yesterday. I think the last 2 days were due for BT8.
Right. Actually, that's a really difficult question. We see lots of armors, definitely.
Armors,
because armors were fun to play, really fun to play, and
it's a hot thing.
Yeah, it's a hot thing, and the cards itself are mostly rare cards or not super rare. Only Magnamon is the rare. Right. So I think, and also they they can transition easily into Imperial Dramon as well. So I think there are pure armor decks. There are Jogress and armor decks. There are Black War Greymon decks, and I will say that to a certain extent, X Antibody as well. Because I think lots of people wanted to play X Antibody, but they didn't manage to get their hands on Alphamon before the price surged. So there are a few who has the Alphamon, and the rest they use Goramon with Oriumon, and that actually works a lot.
But too bad the ESS doesn't work. But I think it's still good for a destruction deck, I guess.
Yes.
What about going with purely Dorugoramon and maybe 2 Alphamon without Oriumon? Do you think that will still work? I mean, because that was how people built it in BT7, but it was too, inconsistent because you couldn't fill your whole deck full of X Antibody 5-4 trees, right?
Right. Right. I actually think that I didn't see any of those at all. It was either Dorokura with the Oriomon or Oriomon with the Alphamon. And the reason behind that, I believe, is because how really strong Oriomon actually is. You really can't deny that he has a lot of counters to the meta, and he has a lot of sustainability, especially against Mastimon decks. So if he can combo with Yuji, he can put in one card behind underneath him each turn. He's ultimately vulnerable to the board destruction that Mastimon and Lucimon down for a 4-down mode can do.
Yeah, true.
But I do can say that it's actually not as fully counter for the Mastimon, cause like if Lucimon 4-down mode cannot delete the Oriomon, but you need to remember Oriomon really need Yuji. If Lucimon came to the board and cannot kill the Oriomon, they kill the Tamer. The moment you don't have the population Tamer for the X antibody, Oriomon is actually nothing, because it's easy to delete it by the Lucimon actually. But it's kind of like you need to know how to timing your Tamers and everything. Because if you play like one Tamers, like very few Tamers, then you cannot get Tamers, and after the Tamer's gone, then Oriomon is nothing. But but I kind of want to point out that people play Doraemon with Oriomon. I kind of surprised, but I don't think it's not that surprising, because both of them have deletion ability, which is quite good.
So that's where the synergy comes in.
Yes, and actually, I think most of the X antibody players would pack the new option card. That digivolves one of your opponent's Digimon. Then we can put in one card beneath the X antibody and then delete a smaller Digimon, right? So, by doing that, they can increase the sustainability of Oriomon even further. And during those turns, Oriomon only needed to swing into the opponent's security like twice. And that's it.
I see. But then, okay, just a few more questions. Is Mastimon still around in Thailand?
Well, currently, I think they are still a thing, but because BT8 just came around, I think everybody just really wanted to try the new things. So yes, Mastimon is still a thing. We don't know how long it will still be in the meta, but because of how strongly it can control the board, I think they will be with us for a pretty long time to come.
So they're only out because of trend.
Yes,
but
it's only because of trend. Yeah.
The meta is still pretty unstable. Yeah, so I do agree that it's possible. Yeah.
I think
we haven't seen the last of Mastimon yet.
Yeah, I think we have to watch for a few more weeks for the meta, I guess. Yeah, actually, we will be sharing more meta decks in the post, because I don't want to drag too long for everyone, because I think everyone might be going to sleep soon. So we are going to the next section, is the upcoming events. As you guys know, we have got the latest packs, right? That we actually will be reprinting the /Angelmon and the green, black, purple blockers, right? With the Devimon, the Dark Tyrannomon, and also the Kabuterimon, right? From the starter decks. Yeah, so if you join this event, I think you might actually get it, because it is from the pack from the Bandai TCG event, which is actually on the 12th of December.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, they say they actually might get the /Angelmon Champion promo. I think it's a level up event again.
Yeah, and the best thing is it's on Sunday actually, so it's on a weekend. So unlike previous times when it's held on a weekday where you actually have to rush home from work at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, but actually the time is more shorter than yesterday's. It's from like 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock right now.
That was 6 hours. Usually it's 5 to 10. Yesterday was longer.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
This today was shorter. I'm getting worried. Can I win within 5 hours?
I think the standard for previous events have always been 5 hours. 5 to 10. So yeah, yesterday was 1 hour more.
No, because and then we still have to actually go waste. I'm not gonna say waste, but actually we still have to go to do our shopping as well, because there's online limited products will be on sale.
But I don't think Malaysians and people from people outside of Singapore, Hong Kong, or Taiwan have to worry about that.
Yeah, but
Because as usual, it will probably not be available.
yeah, but we also have the application. But this time we have to apply early.
Yeah, I think this.
Okay.
It's actually not the rank up tau. Actually this one is the event where you need to play at least one time. There's one event like that before. So this one is not. This one is not something like you need to. Oh, we need to play 6 games, need to win. No, this one I think you just play one, then it's recorded. Then I think you can get the stuff. That is. That's different event for the Bandai lobbies.
Just like the two events back before the last event.
Yeah.
Yes. You just need to come in, play once. Okay, bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that is the event, like the last 2 event. Oh, are you joining this event?
I'm not sure, but if I have time, I definitely will.
I want to play TCG with you again, man. It's been a while.
Definitely. You see my improved Mirage Guilmon deck.
Oh wow!
Okay, we will look forward to that, man. Yeah, I think I think that's all for today's podcast. But overall, I think VT8 is actually really interesting. It's like most of the things actually game change a lot from compared to the BT7 where Jesmon is still around, right? From BT6 to BT7 transition until the end.
I wouldn't dare to say that because blue hybrid is a direct counter to X antibody, and we see a lot of hybrids still living on. It's early meta, so we wouldn't know. And Gabubon is direct counter to a BT6 deck is a direct counter to armor. So I think it's still too early, but maybe we might see. Yeah, we'll see if it actually can hold its own against other expansions.
Yeah. Anyways, I might at this time, if for the next event, I might be actually playing something tricky. Maybe I might go for a Shivamon deck.
Ooh, spicy.
I might go for a Shivamon deck that actually plays revolve around Junpei with Shivamon.
Okay, that's interesting.
And then also because Shivamon is an insect, right? So we can just play around with it, and maybe I play with the Shivamon's line as well, because the more rested Digimon you have, the more higher DP it has.
Have you already got a deck idea, some sort of idea, or are you just throwing things out, possibly working on it later, or do you have a core ready?
I have an idea, and because there is a deck list that actually won in Japan's tournament, maybe I will just share that in the post later.
Oh, this looks spicy, Nikki.
Yeah, maybe I will use that. Yeah, I think that's all from my side for tonight. You guys have anything need to say first?
I'm just sad that actually people doesn't use 7 Demon Lord deck anymore except for me.
Come on, man.
Oh, true. That's right.
Yeah, I use all 7 Demon Lord actually. Even Nick knows how I play.
He even bullied me yesterday, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's 7 Demon Lord deck disappeared quite fast, right?
Yeah, but
just
for
one BT.
Because right now we got the Creepymon, we got the Diamond, which is actually is quite fun though. Because for now I have a Lilismon and I have a Demon. The thing is that if opponent have more than 1 Digimon, I can use Demon to bring out Lusamon for the mode. But if opponent have less than 2, I can use the Lilismon and bring the Folder mode again using the option.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, and then for fun I put 1 Belzamon. Just for fun.
Okay, that's interesting. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually I kinda win a lot yesterday by using the one build. Because it's so easy. People just bring out the level 3, level 4 and then okay, you have to also Demon, Digivolve. Someone for the mode.
Okay, I think
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, I guess. And Sam, are you coming back to for the TCG for tournaments? Since you have been helping as a judge, I think you might be busy. But are you going to come back?
We'll see. Yeah, because these things take practice and yeah. So I'm currently pretty swamped with a lot of back end stuff, videos. I still try to practice and have meta discussions, but I mean, yeah, if I can make it to a tournament, I'll make it. But for official events, I think the most you'll see me is maybe shop events in Singapore. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sana. So are you?
Yes.
So are you? As I know that you actually have been helping out as a judge lately. These few months, right? Are you going to play for shop tournaments for competitive for this booster?
Yes. So actually, on Saturday, I participated as a player, not as a judge, because yeah, and I got into the top 8 as well. Unfortunately, my hand bricked in the top 8, and I lost there. But yes, I am still a pretty willing to play player, and I also have this community online called the DigiCa community where I play regularly. So if anyone of you in the audience would like to find some place to play, do come to find me in DigiCircle, and I'll be
you can actually drop a message to our Facebook page if you want the Discord link. You can just drop a message and will actually reply you for the link.
Yep. I'll do that.
Yeah, I think that's all for tonight, guys. You guys.
All right.
Yeah.
So thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week.
Yeah. See you guys next week. Bye bye.
And see you all on the 12th of December.
Yeah, man.
That's actually a nice number. 12.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Besides 12, Afwan, where is my demon?
Oh.
Where's my demon, Afwan? 388.